Welcome to Dinner Time with the Raw Enterprise. I'm your host, G Runner. What we do here at Dinner Time with the Raw Enterprise is we focus on how to monetize everything. Always remember that, monetize everything. And today we're sitting here in Pinkfish, which is a black-owned business. Wonderful food. If you haven't been here, it's Pinkfish in Hampton. You need to come here and try this food. It's great. So I'm sitting here right now with super producer, extremely talented Coop Chardonnay. What's going on, brother?
Glad to be here, man. Black on shit, out of it.
Yes, sir. So black on black on black.
Yeah, bro, it's good. What's going on?
Chardonnay.
That's right, Coop. Alright, so just in case the world don't know, man, I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Who is Coop Chardonnay?
Coop is a musician on fire.
Yeah.
Trying to become better. Every day striving to learn new shit, you know what I'm saying? New music theoretics, everything. Just getting better in my bag. Whole lot of shit, man. Just traveling, flying back and forth, producing shit. I gotta go to Texas next week. I was just saying goddamn LA. You know what I'm saying? Record plant studios, Bowman would play. Just a whole lot of shit going on, man. Just moving around, getting shit done.
Definitely. So I mean, on that subject, like what exactly have you been doing since this whole world has been shut down by this crazy coronavirus, this kind of just taking over the world? I know it's affected the entertainment industry in a whole different way, but what is Coop been doing to get through all of this?
Shit, Coop been making music.
Yeah.
I've been getting to the money.
Yes, sir.
When you build a brand, it's like you always gonna have, you know what I'm saying, time and it's gonna be time for development, just for you to just be able to make bread off of your passion and what you're working on.
Yeah.
And a lot of people need to learn that shit. I think we just here to show them that, like, just to make a way to, like, yeah, you can make money off of this and you can profit off of doing your dreams, your music. You know
The best businessmen and the most creative people adapt to whatever situation they're in.
Facts.
That's something that transcends through any industry, but particularly in music and entertainment, where you can't necessarily get a bunch of people to come to a show. It's ways of working around it and making it work.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, I've been working in the studio, man, just, you know, and also in the spare time while we're not performing live, I've been really getting in the bag of, like, better in the performance too. That's why we not performing. I'm just, you know, I got to be prepared. Yeah. Tomorrow they can call and be like, yeah, we're gonna do shows next week.
Exactly.
I got to be ready. Yeah. I can't just hop the gun and, you know what I'm saying, jump the ship and just get ready in a week. I got to, like, be ready now.
Exactly.
Months in advance. So, like, that's what I'm just being prepared for the storm that's about to take over the land. Like,
yeah, you gotta take this time to actually make yourself better, as opposed to just sitting on your ass and
always, bro. Always.
Worry about how the world is.
Always.
All right. So this food is great, man.
This shit's smack.
But let me get back to it, man.
Facts.
All right. In the rap game, you know, it's kind of a thing where you kind of know who's rocking with who's cool with who. It's just like out there. You know, with producers, it's kind of different because it's more behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. Who are some of the producers that you know are cool with, may work with, have like a mutual relationship or a mutual respect for?
I got a very huge respect for Play Picasso. Just to name some other additionals, C-Sick, G White, a lot of people. Dame Stacks for sure.
True.
A lot of people. I don't know, bro. I just caught a lot of inspiration of just being around producers and asking questions and shit. Like, it's cool to be around them, but, like, I'm trying to get the knowledge. So, like, the fastest way to do that is to just be around them, asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Being very genuine and just, you know, showing that you care about what they got going on.
Okay.
So they can actually show an interest in what you got going on.
Okay.
So I just been on that wave. I've been fucking with 40. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of big ass engineers has been giving me sound kits and loops, hooking me up, packages and shit.
That's where it's at. It's about sharing. Okay, on Dinner Time, we aim like at a more in-depth approach. You know, we tend to say monetize everything. We try to teach people how they can take something that they're good at and turn it into something that's gonna make a future for themselves and their kids and everything. So I say that to say, how did you go from just being a dope ass producer to taking it to the level you're at right now? Like, what was the process again?
I don't know, man. I feel like I didn't stop. There was a lot of times where life was just so treacherous to where it was like, yo, it's forcing me to like my hand, like just to shut it off. I can't go forward. And pushing through that and continuing to make music throughout it all, has been like the #1 push of like me becoming better and just like getting in my bag and just producing at a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to remain stagnant. You know, I'm trying to like come up. I know I'm here, right here, right now, today, on the 25th, 24th of September. I'm right here, but like I'm trying to be here next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then October, I'm trying to be like here. Yeah. And then Christmas, I'm at the ceiling, bro.
Yeah. It's
like,
about perseverance,
you know what I'm saying?
And doubling down on what you do.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So, what kind of programs do you use, or what kind of sounds do you like to use when making these beats and you know, making these masterpieces, shall I say?
Man, that's a lot. It's a lot of damn beats. A lot of the programs. I started on Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? Went over to Mixcraft to record some niggas. Studio One to record some niggas. I came back to Logic. I've been on Logic and Fruity Loops, bouncing back and forth, mixing on Fruity Loops and creating the sounds on Logic. You know what I'm saying? Logic got a crazy sound selection. And all the VSTs I got installed. A whole lot of expansion packs for Contact that 40 gave me.
Yeah.
A whole lot of nonsense. A whole lot of kits that G White, C6, they gave me the heaviest of drums. I'm talking about 808s booming. Then they gave me the plugins for the 808s to make them boom even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been crazy.
Yeah, you got sound, man.
But that Logic where is that?
Word up. Okay.
For sure.
So, oh man, yes sir. Alligator bites, man. You got to have the alligator bites.
He got them ready for him. Look at him.
Alligator bites.
Got to have.
He got them ready for him. Holy.
So, what are you working on currently, man?
Damn, I can't reveal a lot. I like to move in secrecy. But me and Genuine got a 5-song EP working on. His nephew's co-producing.
Yeah, right.
Just ties in with a lot of people. I got some shit going on with 7th Streeter. I got some shit going on with Jacquees still. Ongoing.
That's dope. That's definitely dope.
I just talked to Ashanti's manager, which is her mother, last week about some shit. And got off the phone with Genuine last week, same time, like FaceTime and shit. But more so, it's good when you have a good relationship with these people because like they're really genuine, or they're people. They'll send people to like, yo, ask Coop if he's alright. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point they met me, was impressed, seen the performance. Oh, who's this kid? I answered, talked to them, have casual conversation.
Yeah.
We get to know each other. It's business. You know what I'm saying? So then at the end of the day, it's like when they see stuff in the world happening, they're just like, let me check up on Coop, or let me check up on these guys and make sure everything all right, make sure the team's straight.
Yes. I tend to stress to people that it's more than just your talent. It's more than just being a talented individual and being good at what you do, but also forming the relationships and and actually connecting with people. That will get you further than your talent ever gets you. You know, your talent is going to get you really far, but actually being a personable person and actually making connections with people is what takes you to the next level. They feel comfortable to work with you.
Yes, sir, definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
All right, so with that being said, like what are some of the biggest projects that you've worked on?
The biggest thus far is definitely Chixtape 5. I had 6 bangers up there. All 6 went Billboard 200 in a matter of 2 weeks. I think top 200, damn near 2 through maybe 21 for a whole week. That's blessed in my career because last time I had some shit pop off was Chixtape 4, which wasn't as big because it wasn't like released on streaming like Tidal and Apple, Spotify, everything else. But like this time around, it was like we can drop some shit, clear the samples, actually have some music that people can hear without it being a pause.
Yeah.
The thing about music is you don't want to cause the fan to like have to go through an extra leap to get to what you're trying to offer them.
Exactly.
So it's like, damn, we finally found a way to like push samples through the industry and release them mainstream without, you know what I'm saying, and get profit off of it.
Without the problem.
Without like just the bullshit and just like having to go do SoundCloud, dumb shit, SoundClick. You know what I'm saying? It's just been alright, it's been blessed.
So, on top of producing for Tory, you've also been his keyboardist or guest, I guess you could say.
Yeah, he hired me back a while ago, like 2015 type shit.
Okay.
And we just been partners ever since. That nigga done paid for my meal a lot of times. I paid for his meal back a few times. He left his card on some high shit.
Yeah, right.
And it's been lovely, man. Just taking care of niggas. And it's different when a nigga from a different country that you don't know can be like, look at the next black man like, I'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure you alright if you come with me. Because I'm asking a nigga, like, I'm a grown man. At the time, I was like 24, 23. I'm like, hey, bro, look. If this shit ain't paying more than the warehouse I'm working at, bro, I gotta stay here. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I'm paying my bills and shit. This shit a no-go. So he like, man, I'll bless you. This shit gonna be straight. I got you. And ever since then, I'm talking about I've been on like 7 tours. I've been to Europe 4 times. You know what I'm saying? And actually 5 times. I'm bugging out. Just back and forth. Like 5 to 6 times.
Shit, so I mean, what's it like being on the road with y'all?
It's lovely. That shit blessed. It's funny as hell, though. Like, the nigga a character. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga's the life of the party. Like, room full of girls, nigga gotta pop all the bottles for the women. And, you know what I'm saying? Just sedate the room and shit. Just take care of all the women. Make sure the bus is taken care of. Everybody's straight, having a good time. It's cool, man. It's the best time. I think, like, as a grown man, being with Tory is probably the first time I felt, like, free. You know what I'm saying? Extremely free to, like, be the artist I feel like I need to be, or be the person I want to be. Yeah. And not something that's forced because I gotta live by a quota that for the person I'm working for type shit. But I can actually be a little free on this shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit been blessed.
That's very important.
Yes.
That's very important.
Freedom is very important in a creative mind state and being able to produce or whatever you do to get in your bag, videography, whatever. But like being fucking creative, that shit just gonna put you in the bag, bro.
Exactly. I mean, of course, you know, we gotta address the elephant in the room.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if somebody been living under a rock or wherever the hell they've been at, or just not on social media, which is one of the most destructive things to our society in general.
Social media is toxic.
I mean, we gotta at least touch on for a brief second the whole situation with Tory and Meg, or a situation that might not even be a situation. What have you been dealing with throughout the whole shit?
Man, I've been just progressing, bro. I've been trying to stay off of social media, first of all.
Definitely.
That's just a huge distraction. I don't need the opinion of millions, you know what I'm saying, to try to contradict what I got going on or who I support.
Exactly.
And try to conflict between that, because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to let people that don't know, you know what I'm saying, bother what I got going on. So I just decided to, like, stay off social media, get in my bag, you know what I'm saying, producing, engineering. I become a way better engineer through all of this, you know what I'm saying? So it just forced me to, like, put myself in the box where I could just, like, more creativeness, more just outstanding music, you know what I'm saying? That's like, when people hear it, they like, oh, man, it gotta be cool, because I don't know anybody that produce shit like this. Ain't too many people putting them Rhodes chords with them fucking hi-hats and snares and shit, and making that shit really snap like that. But like,
so I think that's the lesson in all of this, where, you know, even for Tory or anybody else, you know, is to take whatever situation you're going through and use it as a springboard to not necessarily just profit, because I don't want to just make it sound like just a money thing, but to persevere from that. You know, take your situation and flip it and push. You feel me? I feel like, you know, there's a lot of bad intentions with trying to take a black man who has owned his masters, is on his own, and ain't making no money for the powers that be, and he's taking it and he's becoming even more successful with it. I feel like, you know, there's a target on his man back for that. And then because of that, now everybody else has something to say. Not even just to him, but to you and other people. You know, it's actually kind of sad.
You know what's crazy? Bro said the craziest line, like, yo, look at what they did to Prince, Michael Jackson. And all them niggas at the same time and respectively in their careers was at a point where, yo, I'm about to own my masters. I'm not fucking with the industry, or like, you know what I'm saying that I don't need a certain type of support level to like back my career, and I could do it on my own. White people don't like that shit.
No, not at
like,
all. Not at all. Why
They
you
don't
think?
fuck
Why you
with
think
that.
they call them masters?
yeah, I know.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
know. That's what I'm saying.
They call them
You
masters.
finally get into what you're supposed to own your whole life.
Exactly.
But you've been misled and strayed away to do this because you're getting paid a certain amount
Exactly.
to live in this limited space. Like, nah,
Exactly.
bro.
They've taken it to something that I don't understand how people can delve into it so far, because, you know, especially when even just looking at it with an intelligent mind, a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then things on the other side to go against a man makes a lot more sense. If you're not paying to the powers that be, there's a reason that they would want you to leave or get you
Facts.
down.
Facts.
And if they're not pushing you to that level, then why even pay them? You know,
No
if you
need.
can do it on your own, and that's
No need for that.
You know, that's our whole thing anyway. Just
Of
if you
course.
can get it on your own, man. We be your own master. How what's your boy say? Own your own masters. Own your masters.
Facts.
This, you know, we're at the point now where we're buying our freedom.
We're buying the right to live how we're supposed to, and that's
Exactly.
wild.
It is crazy.
That's the criminal activity in that.
It's
Like, why
crazy.
we gotta fight so hard to like be regular?
Just to have normal
That's-
things
that's
that any
beyond
human
me,
being
bro.
should have.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man, that we are at this point in 2020 where we're still dealing with these issues, and because we're not, to a degree, slaving and being a small part of something that, you know, like at the end of the day, we control the trends. We control what's popular. We control what actually is in this industry. But if we're not taking 10% of it and giving it 90% to somebody else, then it's a problem.
Facts.
And then they try to slay you for that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do definitely.
Like
definitely.
Jay said, look, you know, doing this for what they did to the Cold Crush. You know,
100.
they've done it so bad for so long that, you know, they turn the rest of the world against you, even when you're just trying to do what you're supposed to do.
All off of he say shit.
Say-
And
Especially
don't
with
even
things
have
that
that
don't even
facts,
make
but
sense.
like just like just because one person said something, then we're just gonna retaliate because the other person didn't say anything, but not even out of respect to that person, or like that person has a family. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not the time and day to always have to speak about that shit. And you know what's crazier? It's like, because it's kind of days after the album dropping, is I've been seeing a lot of backlash on the whole, like them trying to compare it to like a Breonna Taylor situation. And what's even crazier, bro, is like the reason why Daystar dropped Daystar that day was because his mom died that day.
There you go.
So it's a lot deeper than just like, this ain't have nothing to do with that, bro.
Exactly.
I don't like the fact that people in comparison is like mixing the two, because real life, bro, the nigga
Exactly.
just dropped the album concerning his confessions about how he feel at the time
Exactly.
on his mother's birthday. The nigga has a whole career based off of his mom dying and this shit booming off of it.
Exactly.
He gained his anger and transgressions in rapping through his mother's death. So after that, the nigga became super talented in rapping. Then boom, stumbled across the rest of us, played Picasso, me, C6,
Yeah.
some other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And see, that's I feel like it was, you know, not only just a smart business move, but it was just so dope how he handled it. It was,
yeah.
you know, why feed into all of the bullshit? Let's just go ahead and like, social media is fake.
Social
Everything
media
on
fake.
social media is fake. It's
Facts.
all fake. It's all for clout.
Facts. I
So
hate it.
as opposed to just going back at these people on social media, he was like, okay, I'm gonna get on IG Live. He got on there and was like, yo, buy my record. Let's monetize this shit. Let's take this and I'm gonna tell you my side of the story, but you wanted to pay me for it. And it makes sense. It makes so much
You
sense.
make all the sense in the world.
Like, you get your point across without
Facts.
having any rebuttal,
Facts.
and you get to monetize it. It makes sense. Like,
She already cut in the bro pocket for next year. Like, you know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
What are you talking? What are people talking about when they say like, he shouldn't be monetizing anything. Like what?
Why
Y'all
not?
already taking
She
bread out of
monetizing
his
it?
son's pocket, and she monetized off of WAP. Oh,
Exactly.
so if she lying, she be in the wrong. I hope y'all have the same energy.
But
I
they
pray
won't.
y'all have the
They
same
won't.
energy for her. Hey, look.
It's a thing of to the point where people just
Give her that same
stand on what's not even their own belief. They're not even standing on their own belief. They're standing on whatever belief they've been told to believe because of social media. And then they just take that side and don't want to hear the other side.
Yeah, they legit come out and say, like, I'm not trying to hear this.
Yeah,
I don't care about hearing that side. I already heard enough.
Yeah.
How you heard enough? You only heard one? What
Man,
the
didn't even say
fuck?
nothing. And it's the same thing in politics as it is in this situation. Like, people don't want to hear the other side. No matter what they say, they've already made up their mind about something. And this is what it is. It's how destructive this social media is. And I think that, you know, we should all take the time to listen to both sides of everything. Everything, even if it's something we don't agree with.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, I ain't gonna take up all your time, man. We're gonna smash all the rest of this food, man. It was,
I've already smashed mine.
yeah, I know. I see. I still got some alligator bites left, man.
I ain't got no shit,
But, you know,
Might order some more.
it's always great to sit down and rap with you, man. You know, you're my
yeah,
bro.
always,
We
bro.
we do this, man. So,
Always, bro. Likewise, bro.
in case everybody missed it, you got to go to Pinkfish, man. It's a black-owned restaurant in Hampton, Virginia, man.
Facts.
It's- like, the food is magnificent.
Yo, this is like one of the rarest times you're gonna catch a whole lot of black businesses together.
Man.
And it's four of us here.
It's four black
that's
businesses
black
sitting
owned.
right here.
You know what I'm saying? Black owned
Making
LLCs just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Join the meal and coming together as a conglomerate to
right.
win over. You know what I'm saying? The nation.
That's what this whole thing, just what this whole movement is about, man. Is taking these black businesses, we put them together, and we gain power from this, man. This is how we take our power. If we're spending trillions of dollars with other people, we can come together and actually make it work for us. This is how we get our justice. This is how we get things. So, from this point on, man, you understand, man, it's dinner time, man. Let's sit down and eat, man. It's food for thought. I'll holler at y'all. I know it isn't always easy, but we gon' make it there, believe me. I won't let these devils beat me when I'm getting to it. Yeah, when I'm getting to it. Yeah, when I'm getting to it. Yeah, it's always something trying to keep me from getting to it.